Everybody, three quick topics for this upcoming problem set: print versus println, integer division, and operator precedence, which is like order of operations for the operators, but particularly for the mod operator. I'm going to try and make this short and sweet. So print will display whatever message it's going to display, but it will keep the cursor right at the end of the message, and it won't transfer to a new line. Println will display whatever the message is, but as soon as it's displayed the message, it'll move the cursor to the next line before the next command. So the difference between the output in these two code segments, here println displays hi, then the cursor moves to the next line. So when we print there, it's begun on the line after hi. After it prints there, the cursor remains at the end of there, because it's just a print statement. And then the println statement displays Wally starting from the end of the there. Because it's println, as soon as we're done displaying Wally, the cursor moves down to the next line. So hi, new line, there Wally, new line. To contrast, for this one, we display hi, keep the cursor where it is, then display there on the same line as hi, and then because println, we move to the next line at the end of there. Then print displays Wally, and because there's no println, the cursor remains at the end of the Y. Okay, integer division. So everybody already knows that 3 integer divide by 2, well, if we weren't dividing by integers, it would be 1.5, right? 3 halves is the same thing as 1.5. But when both things involved in the division are of type int, it will truncate the decimal. Truncate means chop off. So instead of 1.5, it will evaluate to 1. That's true even if the data type you're saving into is a double, because the integer division happens right in the moment of the dividing. So this will integer divide, the value will be 1, and we'll save 1 into the value double. The exact same thing happens here. I've still seen some students doing this, which is great because they recognize they need to do something. But here, when you cast a double, it's too late because the integer division has already happened. So here, 3 divided by 2 is still just 1. Then we cast that integer value 1 to be a double, and we still save value 1. So these top two examples don't do it. Or rather, these top two examples don't fix integer division. They both perform integer division. The bottom 3 examples are all different ways that you could divide two integers and have a double be the result. So 3.0 divided by 2, that means that this 3 is a double. Or you could make the 2 a double. Or you could make a 3 the double. You could make the 3 a double by casting to double. But notice there's no parentheses. So if there's no parentheses, that means the first thing that happens is 3 gets treated as a double, and then we divide it by 2. So all of those are great ways of ensuring that you don't perform integer division. Okay, Java operator precedence. So we've got 10 times 2 divided by 4 mod 3. So what order do these run in? Is it just 10 times 2 and then we divide by 4 and then we mod by 3? Or, do some of them execute before others? So let me change the problem a little bit. Here's the precedence order. So first level precedence is multiplication, division, and mod. So all 3 of these count as the same in the order of operations, and they happen first. If you have an expression that only has multiplication and division and modulus, then you just evaluate from the left to the right. Addition and subtraction are a lower order of operation. So here I wouldn't do 10 plus 7 mod 2 in that order. The first thing that happens is I'll do the 7 mod 2, then I'll take that result and I'll multiply it by 3. Then I'll do the 10 plus whatever all of that evaluates to be. Did I put an answer here? No. So 7 mod 2 would be the remainder if you divide 7 by 2. So that gives us 1. Then 1 times 3 is 3. Then 10 plus 3 is 13. So the answer here should be 13. Okay, I hope that this is helpful. Good luck on the problem set.